Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us for a year in review with SANS HBCU. I am Delisha Hodo, Senior Student Advisor with SANS.edu and Chair of the SANS HBCU team. Today, I am joined by several members of our superstar team who will introduce themselves now, starting with you, Dennis.
Yes, good afternoon, good morning. My name is Dennis Scandrett. I'm the director for cloud and the leadership curriculum. I've been at SANS for 10 years. I'm also a member of the DE&I task force and a member of the HBCU team. So looking forward to this session and chat today.
Thank you, Dennis. Monisha.
I will go next. Hello, everyone. Good morning and good afternoon, depending on where you are. My name is Monisha Bush, and I am a Client Support Services Product Engineer in the SSA Business Unit of SANS. I am also the Media Partnerships Coordinator for the SANS HBCU Committee, and I am very happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, Mo. Lisa.
Hi, my name is Lisa Peterson. I am the Director for the Cyber Defense Curriculum at SANS. I've been with SANS for 10 years now and am really excited to be part of the HBCU team. It's a wonderful initiative that we have and makes me happy to be part of.
Thank you, Lisa and Alexandra.
Hello, my name is Alexandra Bishop. I am the Senior Accounting Manager here at SANS and the Vendor Coordinator for SANS HBCU. I'm so excited to be here today and share with you all everything that we've done over the past year, and I just feel so grateful to be part of this team.
Thank you. And before jumping into this conversation, I also just wanted to take a moment to share with you all the mission of SANS HBCU, as well as take a quick second for you all just to visually see our entire team who couldn't join us today. As well as while we're all here, and while we are excited to share not only news about the future, but also some good news that I think you will love as well. So for those unaware, SANS HBCU was actually established back in December 2020 with the mission of being a bridge to diversify cybersecurity with innovative Black talent from historically Black colleges and universities. In our efforts to do just that, we actually launched several initiatives that you may have seen all across social media, which we'll reflect on a little bit today. And we made a decision to not only make an impact for today and tomorrow, but also for years to come. With that decision, one of the first things that we wanted to do was set the stage for the year of 2021. And more specifically, holding a space for opportunity. Dennis, February 2021 was almost a year ago since the first ever BIPOC Cloud Security Forum. How important was that to us?
Very important. SANS had never had an event like this before. As you mentioned, it was the first BIPOC Cloud Security Forum. And as all of you know, cloud represents the future of cybersecurity. It is one, if not the fastest growing area in cybersecurity. And as you mentioned, we want to provide that bridge. And you think about the people that have those career aspirations to get into cyber. And you think about a couple phrases that come to mind when you think about bridges and trying to build those bridges. One of the things that you often hear or you think about when you have those career aspirations, but you haven't seen anyone that actually look like you or doing the things that you want to do, you view that as a bridge too far, right? We all heard that. Delisha, Lisa, Alexandra, you all have heard that it's a bridge too far, right? So with that cloud security, the BIPOC Cloud Security Forum, we brought together people from diverse backgrounds, different levels of experience, and they were able to provide expert topics and conversations on the three major cloud providers, AWS, Azure, and GCP, Google Public Cloud. And it gave us an opportunity to show the students in the HBCU community and all the other students, all the other people around the world, diverse students around the world, and people that cloud security is something that they can aspire to be because there's people that look like them. And I'm so proud of the fact that we were able to pull that off in the month of February during Black History Month.
Yes, I definitely agree. And I think the success from that was so amazing. And honestly, it felt like the perfect catalyst for the Black History Month CTF. I couldn't have imagined a better response and number of participants that we had compared to our very first HBCU CTF in November of 2020. That I don't think a lot of people knew about that Fall Classic. So to go from a roughly 62 people in the Fall Classic to over 450 people during Black History Month, I think was a extreme success.
Absolutely. Excuse me. And speaking of that Black History Month CTF, as you mentioned, we had over 400 participants, and we had schools from schools like Bowie State, Johnson C. Smith, Voorhees College, Howard University, University of Virgin Islands. And in that Capture the Flag competition, it's designed to test and hone those skills, those cybersecurity skills. So again, when you think about that bridge, and we think about it in different contextual terms or whatever, the way we look at it, you trying to cross that bridge, we're trying to bridge that gap. So having those students, giving those students an opportunity to participate in a CTF early, help them bridge the gap in terms of building those foundations for the future.
Definitely agree there. And one of the other amazing things was just how us as a team, we came together. I mean, Monisha, not to put you on the spot here, but how did you feel about just the growth from such a short amount of time? I mean, I think that was less than 6 months. We went from 62 to 450 in such a short amount of time. Like, how did it make you feel as being a part of the team, but also just being a part of the SANS family and seeing that growth happen in such a short amount of time?
Honestly, I would like to say that I'm surprised, but with the group of people that we're working with, I can just say proud. Proud will probably be where I stand with it. I don't think any of us really imagined us being in the space that we're in a whole year later. I know I'm one of more of the newbies to the team. And what I most admire most about this team is that everyone kind of plays their part. Everyone kind of chips in, and here a whole year later, it just goes to show what teamwork and, coming forth together with the same mission can really do for us. So I would definitely just say that I'm proud to be a part of this team and just proud that we're able to really lead this mission.
For sure. And we're thankful to have you. And I also believe the success of the Black History Month CTF, just like the success of the BIPOC Cloud Forum, is what inspired our official SANS HBCU logo. And special shout out to Laura Dawson, because our whole team was extremely intentional about having a talented Black woman create this vision of what we had, to make sure that HBCUs understood that we were committed and very intentional about bridging the gap, but also ensuring that individuals who are typically left out or underrepresented in the field of cybersecurity and just in a lot of fields in general felt seen and felt heard. So definitely proud about that logo. And I think we have a photo of the logo that we'd like to show you all, just in case you haven't seen it or noticed it on a lot of our different graphics this year. As you all can kind of see here, on that corner, we have that SANS HBCU logo, but we're also going to share it out after this live stream, just so you all can get an even clearer picture of just how committed we were and what that logo means. And Dennis, I know you played a huge part in this as well, in how we created it and tried to encompass a lot of different elements to this logo. Did you want to speak a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I think it represents and symbolizes our long-term commitment to partnering with the HBCU. And, as the group got more and more comfortable working together, we realized that we wanted to create a lasting impact, a legacy that would endure and basically be here, in perpetuity. So once we got the confidence that we were making strides and developing that trust and that respect out in the community, and making progress with the HBCUs, as Mo will talk about a little bit later, we felt comfortable that we wanted to be bolder in terms of making a statement and saying that we are here to stay, and confident that we could partner successfully with HBCUs. They appreciate what we bring to the table. We appreciate what they bring to the table. And that's why you see SANS plus HBCU. It truly is a partnership that will endure.
Thank you, Dennis. And as you all were able to see just briefly that official logo, in case you missed it, we incorporated a fingerprint within the flame because obviously that speaks to technology, cybersecurity. We wanted to have that torch to actually signify triumph, and that the work is a marathon, not a sprint. And something I'm very proud of being a part of creating, honestly. Plus, taking the feedback from our HBCU partners and having their support behind this logo was also very powerful as well for us.
Absolutely.
Totally.
Yes, Monisha.
I just want to say that I think it's also important, not only is it like a representation of the universities and academies that we're working with, but it just really just derives strength. You know what I'm saying? Like it really, we really wanted it to speak to people who may not know their plan and may not know that they really wanted to get into cyber, and maybe it instills some portion of strength within them working with us. So that's how I embody it and what it speaks to me. It really gives me a lot of strength vibes. So I just wanted to agree that I love the logo.
Then we all can agree there. Lisa, Alexandra, did you all have anything to add?
I just to add to what Monisha said, it definitely embodies strength. I think also longevity, as Delisha said, this is a marathon, not only for us trying to create this, but also for the students. It's not an easy process to go through, but it's absolutely worth it. So that would just be my comment there. And of course, I love our logo.
Me too.
Thank you. And another success of the Capture the Flag was our ability to take not only a momentum's turn into our mission into reality, but also just the launch of the inaugural UVI Cyber Academy. And the fact that we had our very first partnership with the University of Virgin Islands. So special shout out to them as well. And thank you so much for being the first HBCU to trust us, take a chance on us, and allow us to encourage and to provide your students with an opportunity to earn cybersecurity training and certifications. And Monisha, you actually hosted the celebration live stream with the University of Virgin Islands. What did that moment mean to you for us to go from the planning stage, pretty much like the courting stage in the very beginning, getting to know UVI getting to know us, seeing if it was a perfect fit for us, to the point of signing an agreement, and then ultimately getting to that celebratory stage where it's like, hey, we actually launched our very first cyber academy?
UVI was great. The University of the Virgin Islands was such a great college to have as a pilot academy. They brought passion and dedication and just commitment to the community, all of these amazing attributes to the table before we even gathered to partner. I did have the pleasure of hosting their live stream celebration, which was very fun. And during that initial kickoff, I just want to send a special shout out to Mark, Michelle, and Michael, who are all very dedicated administrators and very dedicated people to the actual mission that we put forth in front of them. They just displayed the same excitement that we had for our goals and what we wanted to accomplish, and kind of embarking on this journey with us as the new committee and them being kind of like our first pilot and first collegiate partnership. I am excited to share that they will have 3 graduates of their cyber program, Rex, Robert, and Amaya. I hope I'm saying it correctly, who will each receive 3 GIAC certifications upon graduation. And we all share a little joke, kind of wishing that we can all fly out there to literally graduate with them. So if you're out there, Michelle and Mark, and you guys still want to send us out so we can really give you guys that big hurrah during that graduation. No, just playing. But we are very excited, and we're just happy that we feel grateful that we chose the right pilot program, the right people to work with. We just couldn't be more excited about the successes of how this pilot Cyber Academy turned out with UVI. Of course, if you would like to learn more about them and their team, and particularly their graduating students, please feel free to watch that live stream in full on our HBCU landing page. I believe that it's still up. And there are just so many different milestones that we have reached in this first year. I love how Dennis spoke upon foundations, because as we all know, kind of setting that first initial foundation and putting in that work for that template is very important to where we're going to be in our future state. And having our academy students team up with our career services partners is one of those. We are still kind of in the beginning stages of learning how we really want to best offer these services, or even better, how to work with the university so we can work with their career services and team as well, with pretty much the shared goal in mind to have these students move forward in finding actual careers in the cyberspace. So I am I see Colorado in the house. Hey, that happened to pop up while I was talking. I'm actually in Denver as well. So hello. But yeah, we're just excited. We're excited that this first year has just brought us so many different successes. We want to especially thank UVI and the whole team at UVI for just allowing to kind of be our guinea pig as we work through the kinks. I don't really think we ran into too many, but I just feel just so very grateful that they allowed us to partner with them, and they're just such great people. So I can go on and on, as my colleagues know, but I will definitely ping it back to you, Delisha.
Thank you, Monisha. And I don't think a lot of people realize as well that it was a lot of work. Like, we all have like our own separate actual day jobs. So this is something that we're additionally doing and that we are super passionate about and care about. So we couldn't have done this without the hard work of Beth and Sunny in Cyber Talent. And that's just the bottom line. Like, they literally are the heart and soul of us being able to get these cyber academies off the ground. So special shout out to you, Beth, and to you, Sunny, because we're super thankful for all the hard work that you have done and how you have definitely supported, especially the students of UVI, because Sunny was meeting with them every week, every Friday, supporting them. So, and I know that takes a lot of time out of his day. So definitely wanted to shout out those 2 superstars in Max as well. So thank you so much. And in addition to the launch of UVI, we had to keep going. We couldn't just stop there. I was also proud to be a part of the growth of our live streams as a way to kind of rope in and share all that we're doing, but then also highlighting some heavy hitters. So I was just proud and thankful to have 2020 be filled with heavy hitting superstar kings and queens who came through to drop gems. From Sisters Tony Benson, shout out to you, all the hard work that you all are doing, your whole team, with diversity and trying to incorporate more HBCUs into the pipeline. To the WESIS Women's Academy superstar, Christine Morency. She's a definite superstar. She already landed a job in cloud security, so that is amazing. Congrats to you. To my most exciting one to date, having the very first HBCU president, Dr. Adams Gaston of Norfolk State University, hop on and take time out to celebrate with us as we launched the second Cyber Academy, Norfolk State University, is one of the most memorable live streams that I've had to date. So special shout out to, Dr. Adams Gaston, the whole NSU team for pulling that together, because that was definitely an exciting live stream that I appreciated. And speaking of NSU, in the launch of our second academy, Lisa, how did our relationship with Dr. Williams, NSU, lead to more opportunities for students in general?
So we were able, with the relationships we had, to kick off our second academy with Norfolk State. We launched that in September of 2021. We currently have 10 active students in that academy. 4 of them are working on their first certification. 6 of them have already completed one certification or working on the second certification. We do have one academy participant who has recently gotten a job in the cyber field, which is just really encouraging to see that progression and be able to help in that. With the launch of the academy through Norfolk State University and the work that we've done with Dr. Adams-Gaston, Dr. Williams, Dr. Graham, we're able to launch first HBCU Team Net Wars, which we did in October of last year. There were 6 teams that participated from different HBCUs, and the Norfolk State team actually came in first place, which was really exciting for them. 3 of the students, Jaman, Anaya, and Aman, were part of that team. Norfolk State is fairly close to me, so I was able to go down and present. There's a picture of myself and Dr. Williams. I was able to present the trophy to them in person. I got to take a tour of their facilities there, met a couple of the students, got to meet Tanya Fields, who's one of the professors there. It was just a really neat experience for me to kind of get that face-to-face. I've been joining in on calls once a week in the evenings, Tuesday evenings, with the group as they go through the program and hear their updates and questions and stuff. And it's really been a wonderful thing for me to be part of and be able to help mentor the students and be part of this initiative and see the growth and the difference that we're making.
For sure. And I definitely want to speak to that and say another important shout out to Donny Green. In addition to
He's wonderful.
He is amazing. Donny, you are amazing. Thank you so much for being that professional person in the cybersecurity field who has dedicated the past every Tuesday to mentor and support our NSU students in the Cyber Academy. We could not have done it without you. And I'm extremely sure that Norfolk State students who are in our academy are also grateful to you as well in your leadership. So definitely didn't want to leave out Donny and not shout him out, because he plays an intricate part in the success of this Norfolk State Cyber Academy. And we are excited to have him back for future Cyber Academies as a mentor as well. So that is awesome.
Shout out to you, Donny.
Yes, shout out to you, Donny.
Wonderful working with you, Donny.
Yes. And also, the success of the 2 pilot academies sparked interest clearly from other HBCUs. So students also were very interested, although their HBCU wasn't necessarily in the pipeline as of yet. But thankfully, we were able to say, hey, let's take a step back. We have the success of UVI and Norfolk State. What can we do and how can we expand our reach and impact even more lives in such a short amount of time? And one of the things that we discussed was, hey, I think we can do bigger and better. I think we can continue to expand opportunities, and what easier way to do that than to just create a nationwide HBCU Cyber Academy. Like Alexandra, I mean, a week ago, we literally just launched the applications for this nationwide HBCU Cyber Academy. What does this mean for HBCU students and alumni out there?
Well, Delisha, of course, I think this is just such a great opportunity because, we talked a lot about how we want to have an enduring legacy. And, we want to be able to help as many students as we can. And so with the Nationwide Academy is so exciting because, first of all, it's not school specific, as you mentioned. So that means that any junior, senior, graduate student or alumni of an HBCU can apply and participate in this new academy. And I think that is really going to change the game for what we're trying to do here. So right now we have 20 slots open, And, you know, I think that this is just an amazing opportunity. You know, it's really surreal when you think about how quickly this came to be. So, you know, without this team and without the interest and feedback from HBCU students and faculty, we wouldn't be where we are today, which is, I think, in a very exciting place.
So you're saying anyone out there that is a student, alumni of a HBCU, no matter where you're sitting, can actually apply to this academy?
Yes. And I mean, I think that's amazing. You know, now that you don't have to be at a school where we have a partnership, you can just go out there to sans.org/HBCU and look at the eligibility requirements and fill out your application. And you may just be on your way to getting 3 cost-free certifications. I mean, you really cannot beat that.
I agree. Great opportunity.
Yes, for sure.
I don't think a lot of people caught that. Did you just say the word free?
Yes. I know it's
$3.99.
unbelievable. Yes, I know it's unbelievable, but this is actually free, not only to the students, but also to the school. It is not, there is no cost to either for HBCU students or alumni to participate. And I think that that's really going to be a game changer. I mean, and especially as we, you know, this is our first year, we have 20 slots. And, you know, who knows where this could go from here? I mean, I think it's only up from this point.
No, I definitely agree. And I don't know if you heard her say 20 slots, but she did say 20 slots because we are looking for the best and the brightest from across all the biggest and baddest HBCUs across the land. So if you really want to represent your HBCU, we definitely recommend that you apply to our new nationwide HBCU Cyber Academy. And for our HBCUs out there who are listening as well, we are very intentional about continuing partnerships with HBCUs specifically. So just because we are launching a nationwide HBCU Cyber Academy does not mean that we don't want to work directly with you. So if you are an HBCU institution and you are interested in learning more and would like to potentially have your students have priority slot access to our cyber academies in the future, then I would highly recommend that you reach out to us at hbcu@sans.org. And you can also check out our landing page on sans.org/HBCU as well, just to learn more about all the different initiatives that we've done, in addition to everything that we have coming down the pipeline to support more HBCU students and alumni. So just the pivot into that, not only are we expanding and launching this new HBCU Cyber Academy, but we also have some other great things coming down the pipeline that you may not know yet, but you're going to be the first one to hear it today. We are hosting our second annual Black History Month Capture the Flag competition. It's coming up February 25th through 28th. And just like the very first one, this Capture the Flag competition is open to all HBCU students and alumni. If you're not HBCU affiliated, you're welcome to play. However, all of our really bigger and better prizes are going directly towards those who are affiliated with HBCUs as a current student or alumni. So look out for the official flyer that we're going to start launching next week. And look out for the official registration instructions and event code so you can get registered and be prepared to play and compete for Black History Month. Also, another thing that I want to...
You actually have to show up and bring your A game. That's played over 4 days, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah, I don't think people caught that, Dennis. That's a good point. Thank you for bringing that up. Like I just said, the 25th through the 28th. So that's 4 days to play and compete. That means you can pause, come back. You don't have to sit and stare at your computer for 4 days straight. We don't want you to do that. You can literally pause the competition, go grab a snack, enjoy your day, and you can come back at any time within those 4 days and capture as many flags as possible, and you won't lose your spot.
That's awesome.
Yes. So we're super excited. We're going to be We're going to be awarding 5 individuals. So if you want to be one of those 5, definitely go ahead and get to practicing, because we want to see your A game, because we're excited about crowning some winners like we did last year, where we crowned several winners from several different HBCUs, like Dennis stated earlier, Justin C. Smith University, Voorhees, Howard. So we're really looking to see which HBCU is going to step up and represent this year during Black History Month.
Did you say this is free also?
Yes, this is also free. Everything that we're doing is free.
Really? Free?
Yes, free.
If you're an HBCU student, you always say, you hear people say, I cross that bridge when I get to it. Bridge again. Hey, we're building the bridge for you. The bridge is there. So don't put it off. Do it.
Yes, listen to Dennis. Don't hesitate. Don't wait. Do it. And in addition to our 2nd annual Black History Month CTF, we also have our 2nd annual HBCU Team Cyber Wars competition. So you remember that competition with the great picture with the nice trophy that Lisa posed with Norfolk State? We're actually having another Team HBCU competition just like that this fall in October. So if you're, again, a HBCU, you want to form a team and you're interested in being on our invite list, please reach out to us at hbcu@sans.org. You can email us and let us know, and we will put you on the list to be notified as soon as more details come available to participate and receive an invite for that team competition, which I want to say had a lot of great prizes. So you don't want to miss out on that for your school or for your students who would compete. And just special shout out to all the teams that did compete back in the fall competition: Hampton, Bowie State, Benedict College, who actually placed, as well as University of Virgin Islands, and then the winner, Norfolk State University. So congrats again to you all for being our very first Cyber Wars winners. And lastly,
sorry, Delisha. I know there was a couple HBCUs that had chips on their shoulders because they didn't get an opportunity to participate. Right. And they saying they're going to show up ready to go. So I'm sure some of those individuals or those colleges are participating in the Black History Month CTF, and they're going to participate in the cyber competition. So they're going to come locked and loaded, ready to go. So I will be waiting. I want to see it. I want to see it unfold. I'm ready. I want to see it. I want to see what they're going to bring to the table.
Yeah, we definitely wanted to have a Battle of the Bands type field. We tried to roll with Battle of the Cyber. I don't know if it caught on quite yet, but we're still working on it. And lastly, make sure that you look out for more live streams from us and so much more. We are very intentional about sticking to our mission, turning it into a reality, and making sure that we impact as many lives as possible. So that's all that we have for you today. Before we wrap up, I did want to see if there was anything else that my team here wanted to share or shout out anyone before we wrap up, and thank everyone for joining us.
I definitely want to shout you out, Miss Fearless Leader. Don't know where we would be without you. Love being by your virtual side, all the way over here on the other side of the nation. I just love all of you guys. We are a really strong and good team, and I look forward to what this year is going to bring, and just very, very excited for what we have on the platform coming up. Thank you all.
Yes, I'd like to second Monisha. Thank you, Delisha. You are so awesome. You know how many times I have to slack you on the side when there's something going on. And so, I just truly appreciate you leading us, but also helping us, when we need information to complete our parts of what needs to be done. So, and of course, just the whole team. I mean, I think we work so well together, and it's just so amazing to have colleagues who are committed to the same mission that you are. And also for those out there who are interested in the Academy, I just want to remind you to apply today. Just like Delisha and Dennis said, no hesitation. Just get on sans.org/HBCU and put your application in.
And it's free.
Yes. Yes. And we are looking forward to hearing from you. Applications close March 1st, but get in as soon as possible.
I would just like to say, hey, we're here for the long haul, and all the work that we did in 2021, that was just laying the foundation. And now we're starting to build that house on top of that foundation. And I'm just so happy and fortunate to be working with an amazing group of ladies. And Delisha, you're dedicated and committed leadership. And I'm just looking forward to 2022. I know we are already into 2022 and rolling up our shirt sleeve and working hard and watching the HBCU community and students continue to grow, because that's going to help the partnership continue to grow and help us fulfill our mission in terms of truly bridging that gap to people reaching their potential and fulfilling their career aspirations.
Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, everyone. I am super thankful to be a part of a team like you all and for you all to trust me to lead the team as well. Definitely want to just finally shout out SANS leadership, SANS.edu's leadership for trusting me and allowing me to do this in addition to my regular job, like just trusting me and giving and believing in me as well. So thank you all. Thank you to my team. Shout out to everyone that couldn't be a part of the live but are on the team. Super thankful for you all. And thank you to those of you out there who sat here during your lunch break and hung out with us and heard all the great stories and lessons that we learned, and that you are just as excited as we are to see how much further we're going to go and how much more impact we're going to make. So I hope you all have a wonderful Thursday. And until next time, take care and be safe.